Hi guys, Viking Ale review. Okay, going to do a shout out to Clements Home Brews, aka Kevin and Christian. They sorted out me and a couple of other UK beer tubers with beers from this brewery, which is local to them. The brewery in question is Hair of the Dog, and this is their Doggie Claws, which is, I believe it's like a Christmassy sort of barley wine. This is a local brewery to them in Portland, Oregon, and I've had a little look online ever since I I had a look at the bottles, and I thought, I don't know, because I was trying to have a little bit of get a bit of info on them and stuff like that, and basically they get such rave reviews for the beers that they do, because they tend to do sort of different styles. One of the beers I got sent is called Adam, and it's basically a unique one-off, or like it's an old style of a beer that isn't made anymore, stuff like that. Anyway, let's concentrate on this one. This is Doggie Claws. This is made with organic Pilsner and British crystal malts. They use Simcoe and Amarillo hops along with dark wildflower honey collected on Mount Hood. The beer is ready to drink now but will improve with age. Happy holidays from the Curs at Hair of the Dog. And that's from the brewmaster Alan Sprints. Comes in at 11%, bloody hell. 2012 vintage. It says Hair of the Dog Brewing Company produces bottle conditioned beers which improve with age. We are dedicated to providing the beer lover with new and unusual beer styles. To learn more about Hair of the Dog Brewing Company and our other beer styles, please visit us at www.hairofthedog.com. Okay, I've got this at room temperature because you don't really want to chill a barley wine because you lose all those sort of big flavours and stuff like that. So bit of smoke on that. So let's get it going. It's late in the evening. I'll fancy a beer just to sort of sit with, grog, I'll sleep, and you know, I think this is definitely going to be it. Let's get it all in there. Make sure I don't get any sediment. Ah, that looks good. Right, so there you have it. It looks bloody lovely actually. A nice dark sort of coppery colour. Bit of light coming through at the bottom. A nice sort of off-white head, looking absolutely lovely. It's quite a lot of carbonation for an 11%. Usually they're quite sort of low, aren't they? Sorry, going for the nose. Wow, it's got those big sort of barley wine smells, like sort of almost like rum soaked sort of raisins and sultanas. I'm getting some like a nice sort of milk chocolate note. Big alcohol coming through on this one. I was expecting it really. I'm getting like cashew nuts, peanuts, walnuts, you know, all those sort of like Christmassy sort of nuts. And they're all coming through. There's like a touch of cinnamon right at the background. It's not very predominant. But the alcohol is really big. It's almost like the predominant sort of smell. Not a nasty sort of chemical alcohol, almost like a warming sort of spicy alcohol. It smells really good, like a really good barley wine. So Kevin, Christian, cheers guys. Let's go. Wow, that is really stingy on the tongue. That carbonation is pretty big for a barley wine. I've never had a barley wine that carbonated. Flavours are bloody gorgeous. It's just all these sort. It's really complex. You're getting all those sort of Christmassy spices coming through. You're getting cinnamon and nutmeg. You're getting all the sort of dark fruits like raisins, sultanas, and figs. You're getting a lovely sort of, almost like a burnt sort of caramel flavour running throughout, but then you get this, oh god, I can feel it now, it's just massive alcohol, and it's just warm in my throat. This definitely tastes like an 11% beer. It really, really does. Usually you'll try a beer like this, like a craft beer that's about 11%. Most of the time they tend to hide the alcohol, but when it comes to like these sort of Christmassy beers, like winter warmers, that's what they are. They're meant to be like that. They're supposed to be warming. They're supposed to make you feel like you're drinking something a bit luxurious and a bit comforting, you know what I mean? This is really, really good. It's got a nice bitterness as well. It's like an earthy sort of rum bitterness. It's really strange right at the end. And it just lingers and lingers. That is really, really good. The only thing I would change about that, the body's really, really light, by the way. Forgot to mention that. It's not a very thick body. Usually barley wines tend to be slightly sort of syrupy almost in the mouth. This is really light in body. The only thing, if I was to change anything about this beer, it'd probably be the carbonation. I think the carbonation is a tad too much. It's almost giving it that sort of Belgian-y sort of texture when it's in your mouth. But overall, it's a really, really nice barley wine. Really, really nice. And definitely one to sort of sip and sort of just mull over, because there's so many flavours going on. That is really, really good. I love barley wines anyway. They always get high scores. And this is no exception really. I probably would have given this a 10 if it wasn't for that carbonation. It's just a bit too much for me, I think. But as it is, it's a good 9 out of 10 beer for the hair of the dog. Doggy claws. So, thank you very, very much to Kevin for sending this down. Superb. And I look forward to trying the other 2 beers that you sent me as well. So guys, thanks for watching. And I'm going to sit and enjoy this now and enjoy the rest of my night. Cheers.